everyone. I'm Wunam, aka Nicky, your African Indigenous Traditional Healer. And today we're going to be reading the energy of Taurus. And I have messages from my ancient ancestors in back right here for you, as well as our mat. It's a cosmological, astrological mat, and some ancient tools to read with. So stay tuned as we get into this energy and reading for Taurus. All right, here's the African Divination Mat, astrological, cosmological. Let's see what the energy of Taurus is. Ooh. All right. Get my actual little wand here, you guys. Okay. All right. So now, for those of you who are watching, these represent the human element, okay? So the energy of Taurus that I get here right now is that Taurus, if you're in a relationship, if you're with on a one-ship or you're married, I'm seeing a lot of negative energy between you and your mate, whether you're a man or a woman, Taurus. There's a lot of negative energy between you all, okay? Now, this bone actually lands on the spiritual, you guys can't see it, but it is the spiritual cleanse that is needed, okay, in your one-ship or your marriage. You need a spiritual cleanse. That means spiritually cleansing, I mean, with soaps or, whatever you use to spiritually cleanse with, okay? Also, it says that you have a spiritual calling, and it falls with the male. Now, this bit right here is the male, okay? So if you're a male Taurus, you have a spiritual calling that you need to answer, okay? A spiritual calling that you need to answer. Because this element falls right on the actual, the actual line where it says you need spiritual cleansing. Okay, not only that, it falls on the earth, which confirms that you are a Taurus, which is an earth sign. Okay, so definitely, make sure that you do some spiritual cleansing. Okay, and then you have actually right here the female. We already talked about the energy with the female of you two going back and forth and you're arguing and there's a lot of negative energy exchange. You guys stop it. Don't do it no more. Stop it. Okay. Now we also have the female. She falls on the M, okay? And the M is standing for the moon energy. The moon energy, which means she's very, very emotional, okay? If it's your wife or your spouse, she's very emotional. And this is where a lot of energy is coming from because she's not happy with you. I see that there's a lot of unhappiness going on between you and your spouse, male Taurus, okay? Now, also, what falls here is we have our cowrie shell, okay, and we have our oblong shell and our tiger eye stone, okay. Now it says that this energy right now, okay, is there needs to be some attention paid to your one-ship, as I call it, okay. Now it says be mindful of enemies. You have enemies around you, and these, what I'm seeing now, I'm going to take you to my first eye as well because I can see without the mask. I'm going to take you, there's some energy around you need to be careful for. So if you're dealing with another female, if you're a female Taurus in your relationship, be careful because she's not your friend, she's your enemy, okay? So be careful. If you're a male Taurus, then you need to be careful because you have enemies as well. Okay, you need to be careful. I'm seeing that this enemy, if you're a male Taurus, be careful at your job because this enemy is somebody at your workplace. Somebody that's at your workplace. So be very careful and pay attention. Careful and pay attention, okay? Now, it also shows here that the enemies are actually somebody that does spiritual work. Whether they're Wiccan, whether they're African traditional healers, whether they're Palo, whatever, they deal with spiritual work, okay? And they're trying to cause chaos and evilness in your relationship. So be careful. Male or female Taurus, be very, very careful because they're trying to cause problems. So what I'm seeing spiritually is that this enemy is trying to break you all up and try to cause you obstacles in your life. And I'm also seeing they're sending out the energy of sickness. Want you to get sick. Be careful, okay? Now, we have our oblong shell here. It falls over here. Let me see. The other oblong shell shell right here, this means money, okay? So right now, some of you Tauruses are having, you know, a good month with money. Some of you are still waiting for your money, but don't worry, it's coming. The money's coming, okay? So don't worry. Now, this other oblong shell falls on spiritual and physical being duality, body, soul, and mind, okay? And it falls under the fire, okay? It falls under the fire, the element of fire. So this actually, to me, represents the feminine energy. So if you are a female, okay, you're surrounded with the energy of fire, okay? And it's time for you to focus on merging the three, body, mind, and soul. So get ready, okay? Get ready. Now, let's see. What else do we have here? Okay. Wow. So you got your obsidian that falls straight on the Taurus energy. It falls straight on the Taurus energy, and it falls, and this right here, this stone actually falls right in the middle of the feminine energy. This is a representation of the feminine energy rising, the divine feminine energy rising. So if you're a female Taurus, get ready, because you're getting ready to go through another transformation in your beingness on this planet. And pay attention. You must get your mind right. You must get your mind right, Taurus, because you are an earth sign. You are going through a transformation along with the earth. So pay attention. Go hug a tree. Get more spiritual, because you're getting ready to go through it whether you like it or not. Okay? There's some things in your life you're going to have to change, which is your mindset. You're going to have to break some habits. Okay? So feminine energy right here, and this stone falls on Taurus and feminine energy. Yeah. So this is probably the reason why everybody's calling or doing readings on the Taurus energy, because it's a very powerful energy. Taurus seems like it's going to usher in the actual balance that we need on this planet, because as you all know, we're unbalanced as a patriarchal system. So the Taurus energy is going to be needed to bring back the balance, okay? And that's what this stone falls on, the Taurus, and it falls on the symbol, as you all can see, the symbol, the upside down triangle. It falls on that, which represents the divine feminine energy, okay? So this shell actually falls on, let's see. So this shell, oblong shell, falls on Sagittarius. Which one is first? Scorpio or Sagittarius? It's Sagittarius. No, Scorpio. It falls on Scorpio, the first one. It falls on Scorpio. So it looks like Taurus is surrounded by some Scorpio energy. It could be a male Scorpio around this Taurus, but this Taurus is surrounded by some Scorpio energy. With those signs are compatible, but they're each other's karma, okay? But they're compatible. So you may be surrounded, or you may meet somebody with Scorpio energy, or if you're not in a relationship, you may meet somebody with Scorpio energy, and just know that they are compatible, but they're each other's karma. Both of them are stubborn, okay? Very, very stubborn. But I do see that it's going to be a soulmate of yours, okay? So if this is a female Taurus watching this, just know if you're single, you're going to be running into some Scorpio energy, okay? So that's pretty much it for this mat right here. Let me see. Okay, let me throw this real quick again, because we needed to land the place. Okay, there we go. All right, it fell out this. Okay, so now your carry shell, grounded, physical being, non-spiritual, okay? Now, the male, as you can see, the male bone right here, okay? It falls in between the spiritual protection, okay? Spiritual call. It's just confirming, the carry shell is confirming that you have been non-spiritual. So if you're a Taurus male, tap into the spiritual energy. It's time. No more playing, no more thinking you cool and doing the things that you do as a Taurus man. Get on your grind and get ready to go through your spiritual physical transformation, because the carry shell just actually confirmed it, that you have been non-physical, but this element right here of men, you need to get more spiritual cleanse, okay? So that's pretty much it for this cosmological, astrological mat. I'm going to bring out some other tools. I'll be right back. So now we're going to actually use our tarot, our Nefertari deck, okay? So we're going to also add some more of the Taurus energy. As we read the Taurus energy, we're going to pull 2 cards from this deck right here. So let's see. We get. Let me go. Let me give it to the ancients now. Okay, we have to get the breaths from the ancients, y'all. All right, got the Pentacles 3 of Pentacles. You all know that the Pentacles represent the earthly element. What are you, a Taurus? You're an earth sign, right? So we got the 3 of Pentacles. Taurus, get ready. Get ready, because you're about to be a celebrity. When we get this card right here, celebrity material, okay? So if you're in the arts, the entertainment field, you know what I'm saying? Get ready, because somebody's going to be reaching out to you. It may not be as big as you want, but it may be as big as you want. So just prepare yourself. And get ready physically, get ready spiritually, get your mind right, because it's going to be a good month for you, because you're going to get somebody that's going to reach out to you. So when you get the 3 of Pentacles, you also see right here, it has money, right? So this celebrity also, okay, is letting you know, the celebrity status that you're going to get is letting you know it's going to be money behind it, okay? Money behind it, okay? So the Pentacles are 3. All right, family? Now we have the King of Pentacles, okay? Now for those Tauruses who've been out here working for many, many years, and you felt like that you was never, you put all this hard work in, but you want to be recognized for it one way or the other, whether you work for somebody, or whether you work for yourself, or whether you're out in the entertainment field, whether you're doing, many of things, you are getting ready to get your rewards, okay? When you get the King of Pentacles, you're getting ready to get recognized for who you are. You're going to be recognized for your worth, for who you are, and who you have been. So do get ready. This is your year, okay? Also, too, Taurus, and this is preferably for man Taurus. I don't know if you're one into mathematics, or you're into the fields of technology, but get ready, because some of you all are going to be downloaded in your DNA with some new mathematics. Don't say I didn't tell you so, but it's going to be entered into your DNA. You might want to go outside and call on the different cosmological planets to give you this energy, but it's going to be coming your way. So if you're a man and you're dealing with like technology, maybe doing some stuff like that, and also numbers too, you're going to need to be downloaded with some new information, okay, regarding math, okay? So when you see this card, King of Pentacles, I'm going to tell you like this too. You see this big right here that represents money, okay? If you're in that technological field, do get ready to be, I'm going to say, expecting some bonuses and expecting more money. Some of you all are going to be getting into the AI business. I clearly see it, especially you males and females too, though. Females are going to be, with the males, you're going to get into the AI business, and there's some new numbers, or some information regarding numbers, or algorithms, or something that's going to be downloaded into your DNA, and it's going to help some of you all be able to obtain a lot more money in your lives, okay? So that's what I see with the Nefertari deck. Now we have another deck we're going to pull from and add more to the Taurus energy. Okay, y'all. These very little cards, you're probably wondering where I got them from or what they are. These are the African Tarot cards, okay? Now, this card that came up is the Emperor, okay? And in this deck, this is the ruler of intellect, okay? Now, some of you Tauruses need to get consciously aware of how connected you are to Earth. Taurus is an Earth sign. Some of you are disconnected. You need to get back connected to Mother Earth, or whatever you call it, Gaia, Tiamat, whatever you call it. But you need to get connected back with Earth. And especially because you are an Earth sign, which means your spirit is responsible for caring for Mother Earth, or whatever you want to call it. Hug a tree. Dig some dirt. Walk on dirt barefooted. Connect yourselves back with Earth. What this is going to do, when the Emperor card comes up in this deck, what this is going to do is this is going to help you, whatever you do, go outside barefooted, whatever you have to do, is going to help you connect your spirit back to Earth. You need energy from Earth, okay? consciousness, okay? Get very aware, Taurus. You're an earth sign and you're conscious and you are responsible. One of the ones responsible for being the caretakers of this earth. So you get back up to plants, whatever you do, farming, working on the dirt, barefooted, talking to the trees, talking to the animals. Do what you need to do. When this card comes up in the African deck. Now, I have the Egyptian oracle. Many of you have not seen this. This actually came straight from Cairo, Egypt, okay? It's a very, very powerful Egyptian oracle deck. And I'm only going to pull one stone because this one right here gets really in depth of what is seen for the Taurus energy, what's going to be seen for the Taurus energy. So we're only going to pull one stone, okay? Now let me shuffle the stones, okay? These are the stones that we read with. So with the Egyptian oracle, pulled, which is not a coincidence, y'all, is the Ankh energy. Do you all know what the Ankh energy means? It represents birth, the male, the female, and the baby, and the canal of the woman, and the round top represents a woman's womb, okay, and the bottom, and then you have the children, okay. The Ankh is very, very powerful in ancient times, in ancient Kemet or Egypt. They used it for many different things for energy, okay. So let's talk about what this means in the Egyptian oracle deck, okay. Now, the Ankh was used since the earliest times as a symbol of light that cannot die or be destroyed. They say energy cannot be destroyed or cannot be created, okay? So that's one of the representations of the Ankh. It's represented the divine spark in all things. Now, if any of you seen pictures on the wall in ancient Kemet or Egypt, you can see that some of the actual pharaohs are putting the Ankh towards some of the other pharaohs' mouth, which is giving them energy, giving them breath, giving them energy, okay? So just know that's the power of the Ankh. Okay? So I'm going to put it this way. You all may have some disagreeable energy, disagreeable spirits, as you call them in Africa, that's coming to you, okay? Be mindful of that. Be mindful of how you think. Be mindful of what you say because it will manifest into existence. So try not to be a curse to yourself. Whatever you do, think positive, see positive, and just know that good things is coming into your life. You don't want to manifest no, bad energy in your life. Oh, well, I don't have money no more. Oh, this is going on and that's going on. No, don't do that. None of that. Make sure, because this is your time, Taurus, make sure that I don't care if you got to say it 100 times. I think positive, I think positive, I think positive. Whatever you got to do, make sure you do it. Because you don't want to manifest any kind of negative energy in your life. Especially because the energy is yours now. For a little while, okay? So that's the last message I have to give you from the Egyptian Oracle.